You ready? So we reviewed the exterior, we reviewed the interior, and now we're gonna get to drive this thing. It's finally here, the Tesla Model S Plaid Edition, and I'm gonna give you my honest feedback and review of everything from the interior to exterior and even the driving performance. I'm a current 2018 Tesla Model X P100D owner. I'm in the process of looking for a new vehicle, and I've been super excited to see these Plaids because I wanna know if this is the next car for me. Let's start with the outside of this vehicle. First impression when I look at it is I'm really finicky about paint quality. And just looking at the hood, one of the things I'm seeing is sometimes this gray color can kind of look a little patchy, and I'm not seeing any of that on this particular car, which I personally love. As I am looking at the front though, I will say one thing I think that's kind of weird. I guess they probably have to do it, right? Is to deliver the car with the front license plate. You'll notice they did the blackout trim now on the front bumper, and it's blacked out everywhere, but they kept the T's chrome. It kind of stands out. If you like that, it might be for you. This customer is actually going to get it blacked out, which I think will be more appropriate. All in all too, the car just like looks more performance-based, right? It's really like wider. So like this fender just like, it really stands out. Just being a car guy, like if I look at it from the front, it almost looks like a wide body Camaro almost. I think it's cool. These turn signals, the turn markers, they're much bigger than the old S. I can't decide whether I like it more or less, but it's definitely different. Some things that have remained the same, the mirrors look to be exactly the same. The handles still pop in and out, but as you can see, they're now black. One thing just as a detailer, and in the industry I noticed, is that this is the first Tesla that I've seen delivered with paint protection film. This will get a lot of damage, so it's a good feature. The install is not perfect, but it looks good. I like this style of wheel. I like this kind of like gunmetal look with the satin vibe to it. It looks, you know, aggressive, very modern looking. Cruising to the back here, so it's got the carbon spoiler. I think it's nice. It reminds me a lot of the previous generation, but it is kind of seemingly a little more round. The letters are blacked out, but the T is remaining in chrome. And it has this like really cool diffuser on it. It kind of reminds me of some aftermarket diffusers. And then you have the Plaid symbol here. I think leaves something to be desired. So we got my initial review of the gray Tesla Model S Plaid. For those of you who might be considering this car, you might just want to see, so here's a gray one, right? Here's a blue one. I think this color, just my personal review of it is, it's brilliant. It sort of reminds me of that BMW M series. I'm personally more drawn to this color than I am to this color. There's the blue, here's the gray. And now we're gonna get to probably what most of you guys are waiting for, is the interior. All right. Well, my first impression, ignoring the steering wheel, is the seat is like really soft. It's not leather, but it feels exactly like leather. I mean, not exactly, but really soft seats. Like, wow. Feels nothing like the older Tesla seats. And the steering wheel, oh no, man, the jury's out on this. I don't know. I mean, it feels fine like this, but I'm mostly curious to see how it feels to drive it. But the steering wheel has these new like buttons on it, right? So buttons for turn signals. It looks like you turn your lights on and off here. Here's the horn, I guess. The horn is there, not there. There's no more vents, right? So the air conditioning is just sort of coming out of the digital display. Coming from my old Tesla, my biggest complaints with that car, or still are, is that the road noise is a little bit loud. The audio system leaves something to be desired, and I didn't love the seats, right? So coming into this one, my three questions were, how are the seats going to be? Will it be quieter, which I guess we'll see when we drive it, and the audio system. So the audio system is night and day better. Just that alone, I'll buy the car. It's way better. The screen looks like my Retina MacBook. It's like really clear. It feels really familiar though, even though it's different to my previous generation Tesla. So that's kind of the front. Let's look at the back, because I know there's some more changes back there too. Okay, so the seats back here feel exactly like the ones in the front. They're very nice. They're ventilated too. I feel like I have a ton of room. It has this display back here, which you can control the audio from, which is awesome. The only thing that feels like not as high end, which I wish it would, is maybe this here. This should be like a leather or like a faux leather or something. Other than that, I give it a 10 out of 10 upgrade in here. It's really nice. So we reviewed the exterior, we reviewed the interior, and now we're gonna get to drive this thing. I'm just setting it up, right? The mirror is easy. There's like a camera there. I don't know if it's watching me, but it's there. And now I wanna do my mirrors. Oh, here we go, mirrors. No, that's not it. All right, Elon. Oh, here we go. Left. Oh. Okay. In the screen here it says tap to activate drive. So you tap the brake and then boom, you're going straight. Let's get this battery warmed up here. Says it takes 4 minutes. All right, so just pulling out of the shop, I'm holding the steering wheel, and like the initial desire to just spin it with your hand, you gotta get over that. You're definitely a two-hand driver with this thing. It is noticeably quieter in my car. 2 more minutes till we can launch this baby. All right, so just sitting here again, waiting for the 2 minutes to end, for this thing to warm up. I'm reminded of a couple of more features. The reverse lights and park lights down here, for whatever reason, they're now illuminated. So maybe you have to be in park for them. Charging, there's actually wireless charging in the back too now, which is a cool feature. And yeah, we just hit drag performance ready. So now I can go straight by tapping the brake. Boom, there it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. So they say this thing is 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, and we're gonna find out. I got my video guy filming, and he's never been in a launch mode Tesla. So we're actually gonna film his reaction from the back on an iPhone.
Hold up, I have to
You ready?
Okay, ready, go.
I tapped out. I tapped out. Oh God.
Carol gonna fly away.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Holy. So wrapping it up, does this car meet the expectations? And after I got to drive it, literally I'm still out of breath, blown away at the performance of this vehicle. I've driven many hypercars. This car really impresses. You can talk about the paint quality, the interior fabrics, all you want, but at the end of the day, if you're looking for something to take your breath away performance-wise, I've never experienced anything like it. So if you're gonna rate this car in performance and drivability, it's literally 100 out of 10. Nothing comes close to it. I really enjoyed making this video. If you enjoyed it too, please like and subscribe. Please let us know if you want to see more content like this by putting comments below of cars that you'd like to see us review, especially the newest, hottest cars like this new Tesla Model S Plaid Edition. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. For those of you guys still watching, you might be thinking, why are these cars here? If you own a Tesla or you're thinking about owning them, a lot of Tesla owners come in to get vehicle protection. So what we're doing to these cars actually is the exact same service. They're both getting full front paint protection film to protect the most high impact areas from rock chips. They're also getting Ceramic Pro coating, so Ceramic Pro 9H and Ceramic Pro top coat. And then actually both of these are also getting Kavacha window film. You can see this blue one is in the process of getting the windshield tinted right now. Chris is just doing final touch-ups on the bumper. In this case here too, we're gonna black out the last piece of chrome emblems to give it that last bit of sporty style. So for anybody looking to stylize or protect their Tesla, Plaid, or otherwise, please check out ceramicpro.com and click on Find an Installer near you.